Hey everybody, good morning. If you're like me, by now you've received your tax statement from Olmsted County. Mark Korrupski's office is advising you of how much money you're going to owe them in the coming two payments in the coming tax year. So it's a new assessment of your property, and with your envelope that you're receiving from the government, you receive a nice return envelope inside. They're kind enough to to offer you a return envelope if you care to respond. In fact, there's two of them for you to make your payments with. But also, something that you may not have noticed before is that there's an opportunity for you on this document to actually question your tax levy amount that you're being assessed. And I did it once. I don't advise it for the faint of heart, because as I was making my presentation in the front of the room, one of Mark Korrupski's employees began shouting things out from the back of the room. I was too stunned at the time to respond, and I sat down in my chair in amazement at what had just transpired. So if you're going to do this, be sure you have the intestinal fortitude to come forward and speak on the microphone, because they are going to be recording you. And the only thing inappropriate that happened was a person yelling out from the back of the room. I was promised a complete written apology, and I never received it. But at the bottom of the front page, you have the ability to go to two meetings. One is coming up on April 20th, 2022 at 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So you have a 2.5 hour window of time in which you can question your assessment. And then there's also the County Board of Appeals and Equalization meeting on June 21st, 2022 at 7 p.m. on. So I'm going to include in the details below this video, I'm going to include how you can participate in questioning your tax assessment. If you want to go through with that process, check the notes in the description below. And I encourage you to do it. It's a good learning experience. You have the opportunity to explain why you think your taxes shouldn't be at the level they are. And if you're not exercising that right to speak truth to power, or at least your truth to power, then what have you got left? I guess you can be a good Minnesotan and just go with the flow, get along to go along, and go along to get along. Why don't you think about stepping up once? Give it a try. I think we're really close to having a lot of folks in Olmsted County ask some questions of Mark Korrupski's office. And let's see if you guys decide to bring it this time. The government's giving you an opportunity to question their numbers inside Mark Korrupski's office. So go ahead, get involved, step up. I hope you sign up. Check the description below for the details how to do that. Thank you. We can do better.